Alright, hello there ladies and gentlemen, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Metroid Prime. Last episode we got the Morph Ball and we got the Missile Launcher, and so now we're making our way back to the main plaza to continue this adventure. So we can start working our way so we can get to the Flagra and fight that, and I'm getting ahead of myself. There's all sorts of upgrades we need to get still. Charge Beam, the Morph Ball bombs, but we're gonna get there, we're gonna get it all. Don't worry about it. Ow, Scarabs, forgot about you. And that energy tank up there, we'll be able to get that eventually. Don't you worry your pretty little heads about it. It's not going to be that hard. Ow. I need to stop itching my nose. Hold on, my nose itches really bad right now. It's going to get me killed trying to scratch my nose and get through all this stuff. Which, I wonder what Samus does when her nose itches. She kind of has a whole helmet thing going. Does she ever risk her, like, taking off her helmet in order to scratch her nose? Is that ever something, ow, that she does? Because, you know, all of a sudden, you know, War Wasp will get you. But we can blow up their hives now with missiles, so they're not that big of a threat anymore. They weren't really all that big of a threat to begin with, but they're even less of a threat to us now. Scarabs! Not going to walk into you this time. Only just a couple of you. But now we have the Morph Ball, so we can get through this area. One more little section. And more plasmites. We do have some Chozo lore over there. We have to be careful. This water's toxic. I'm just got to make sure we don't accidentally kill ourselves in it. I'm trying to remember the exact direction you're supposed to go. And I use the when you want to lock on an enemy, you hit the left bumper. And then it lets you kind of circle around them and strafe around them. But if you don't lock onto anything, you kind of just face the same direction, you can move around. And I use that for jumping. But sometimes I'll lock onto something I don't want to. But other times I'll just reorient myself and hold the left bumper so that I can just strafe around like that. We have some Chozo lore here. Chozo script translated. As we struggle with the great poison, something stirs at the edges of our vision. It is a hatchling Samus. We feel her across the void as she hunts the corrupted. Will our fates again be one? As our pride shatters, will prophecy become real? When all strength wanes from the Chozo, will it be the hatchling who fulfills our legacy? True sight eludes us, for the poison gnaws at all vision, leaving seers blind and filled with despair. Truth's blessing may come too late. So whatever poison is going through everything is kind of fogging their vision of the future and everything that's going to be coming to pass for them. And there's no reason to go through here because I know that this door leads to a heat chamber and you need the grappling hook and everything to get what you need out of there. So we'll head this direction. And here we have Shriek Bats to go ahead and scan. I remember where a lot of stuff is in this game. Not everything, but off the top of my head, I can remember quite a few things. But it's a new creature for our logbook. Shriek Bat, territorial ceiling dweller. Body temperature peaks at 121 centigrade. What is that Fahrenheit? What is that Fahrenheit? 121 centigrade. I'm not going to look it up right now. I'll put it up on the video if I remember. Shriek Bats have high internal temperature, making them easy to spot with thermal imaging. The roosts on cave ceilings while hunting for small prey. Fiercely territorial, they dive bomb anything that wanders near. And the easiest way to take care of these guys, you can either spam lock on and hit them with your power beam, or when they all fly down, just fire one missile, and it should take them all out except for that one. Okay. Okay, I'm glad he got through all that just fine. Okay, and we have a new enemy right here. Give me your scan, buddy. Reaper Vine, powerful rock-dwelling tentacle. A single eye on the Reaper Vine keeps a constant vigil, but its vision is limited to 10 meters. A scythe-like appendage on its tip is honed to lethal sharpness. The Reaper Vine will swing this blade wildly at anything that enters its zone of perception. And we have Venom Weed, I believe it's called, over here. Oh, analysis of the runic symbol on the ground. I need to actually, I want to scan the weed over there. I know there's a runic symbol under it, but we can't do anything about that till we have Morph Ball bombs anyways. So I just kind of want to get over here and see if I can scan the Venom Weed, but apparently I cannot right there. Okay, so either way, we're going to go through this door over here. Hopefully not land in all the water. Oh my goodness. All the water. All the deadly waters. Can we scan this weed yet? No, this is just a thing for the runic symbol down here. We need to scan those later to get to another area of this room, but we cannot... We can't progress without morph ball bombs anyways, because there's sandstone blocks in our way. Save station detected. Oh look, I'm heading that direction right now. Perfect. Take out a couple Reaper Vines. I tried to make this jump across that water right there, but I'm used to having the space jump still from the last time I played this game. And the space jump is a double jump. There's Shriek Bats up there, but they're not going to be an issue until we exit this area anyway. So let's go ahead and save. Get our energy back since we fell in the water earlier. Might as well save while we're here. And those Shriek Bats were still dead. And we'll be able to go up through these areas in a bit, but I think I need to go this way. Yeah, I need to go this way to get the charge beam first. Shriek Bats. And I believe there is a secret right here. Let me read this material again so I can... Oh, nope, it doesn't show me. Okay. I thought it was going to tell me exactly what kind of material it was to be broken. It's brimstone that's broken by missiles. Carrying capacity increased. So now we have a total of 15 missiles. In this door, you find out there's runic symbols that you have to scan. But I'm going to go ahead and scan. I believe there's one right over here. I'm going to go ahead and scan them as I go. So there's one. There's one that's up by the door where you discover all of this stuff. There's 4 of them all together, and then the one on the actual door itself. I did not need to grab that. I did not realize I was still at full energy. So now we'll climb to the top of all of this. While avoiding the Reaper Vines. And the last scan, and this is usually where you will discover this, but I already knew about it. Now we just have to scan this door. And back there is the charge beam, and then Chozo lore. So let's go ahead and read this real quick. We have returned to Tallon IV, born here against our will by a great cataclysm from the reaches of space. A meteor came, casting a dark shadow of debris over the land with the violence of its impact. Though we perceived this from beyond space and time, it was but a curiosity, a brief flare in the infinite march of the universe. But the meteor brought with it a corruption. A great poison burst forth into the land, clawing at life with such violence that we are ripped from our peaceful state and find ourselves wandering as shadows of the mortal forms we left behind, searching for why we are here. So a meteor landed and corrupted everything, including the waters that they use to see into the future and into the past. And now we have the charge beam. Press and hold A to charge, release to fire. Which will let us destroy these ions, finally. Even though they're really not all that big of a threat, we can just blow them up now. Actually, I don't even know if a missile kills them. Let's find out if a missile kills them. Nope, missile just shuts them. So the charge beam is more powerful than a single missile. And this right here we can blow up with a morph ball bomb, but it leads to a chamber back here that we don't really want to even get into until we have the spider ball way down in the future. So we're going to come back here way down the road. Not going to concern ourselves with it just yet. But now the charge beam can be used as a tractor beam to pull in missile ammo and energy and everything else that we need. Still doesn't destroy these dudes, but we'll get a beam that can do that later on down the road. And if I play through the other Metroid games, it's going to be weird because I do not know Prime 2 nearly as well as I know Prime 1, and I've never played Prime 3. But I want to get ready for Prime 4, so that's what we're doing. So now that we have all of that, we can climb to the top here and get the Morph Ball Bomb, which I believe is there. Let's go ahead and start making that climb. I believe that's where the Morph Ball Bomb is. It's going to be pretty embarrassing if that's not it. Charge beam, pull in the ammunitions, and then spend it immediately. And there are Shriek Bats right up here. Now we can use the Morph Ball, get through here. And it reads here that there's a sandstone right here, but we can't get up there without the space jump. So we'll come back when we have that. We can't break the sandstone without the Morph Ball bombs anyways. Which I don't think there's anything in either of these walls. Okay, I think the only one that I'm remembering is the one that I blew up earlier. The one that we collected the other episode. Yeah, we get the bombs this way, because there's the ions. There's a sandstone pathway with a Morph Ball right there. We'll just bypass these ions. Okay. Yeah. There's going to be Morph Ball shenanigans that we're going to have to complete. So I believe we go this way first. I think I'm wrong. I think I'm very wrong. Yes, I am very wrong about that. We go the other direction. Then we have this dude right here. New scan. Stone Toad. Preys on creatures smaller than itself. Vulnerable only from within. A Stone Toad is able to remain still for days. It preys upon creatures smaller than itself, inhaling them whole. Anything it finds indigestible, it regurgitates. Stone Toads use their tusks as last resorts in combat. Pretty much immune to all fire. And if you turn into a Morph Ball in front of them, they'll eat you up and spit you out. And deal 10 damage in the process. But if you drop a bomb inside them, it kills them. I can get through here. I got stuck for a second. I think there's... Nope, there's not a thing there. Alright. What do we have here? I say as if I don't already know. Okay, so let's go ahead and scan this bugger here. Let's see. Incinerator drone programmed for high temperature waste disposal. Device schematics indicate a high risk of malfunction when internal power core is damaged. Unit has minimal combat programming but can defend itself if necessary. This drone's intent heat blast compensate for its lack of battle prowess. Who develops this thing to be like, we're gonna use it to, we're gonna give it the ability to fight? Who develops something like that? Wait, what? Okay, charge beam it is then. Light this hive up here on fire, which I believe is for barbed war wasps. Barbed war wasp, airborne insect with the ability to launch its stinger at prey. A highly aggressive member of the war wasp family, this insect can propel the tip of its stinger up to 20 meters. The stinger tips regrow seconds after launch and contain an acidic compound designed to pre-digest prey. That is disgusting. Oh, hey. Oh, getting burned. Getting burned. Trying to lock onto both the war wasp and the hive right there using missiles. Taking some damage here because it's locking onto what I don't want it to lock onto. Barely keep ahead of the fire. Oh well, it's not that big of a deal. It doesn't exactly do a ton of damage. I don't know how many times you have to repeat the cycle to finish it off. As I jump right in front of the flamethrower. Like I said, that doesn't really deal that much damage, so I'm not too awful concerned about it. And there we go. 4 cycles to take out the hive. I think the wasps, are they still floating around or no? Nope. And now we have the morph ball bombs. Again, you don't have to scan the suit upgrades like that for completion. Morph ball bomb acquired. While in morph ball mode, press A to drop a morph ball bomb. Oh my goodness, you don't say. Go ahead and take it back here. Sandstone blocks. Missile expansion acquired. Go ahead and get some energy and missiles back. I think that's actually the only set of crates back here. Okay. You can lay 3 bombs at a time. And this teaches you how to bomb jump. Right there. The game is very good about teaching you how to use things that you get. Oh, but you go to avoid the bats, and then you can lay bombs and blow this dude up. So now we're going to have a puzzle here. Use the bomb to activate these dynamos. Get out of here. Let me through. And I know I can scan these things, but I'm not going to just yet. Energy spike detected. In the furnace. Yep. That's kind of where I'm going, like, right now. Make the jump, and jump, and jump. Get the research real quick. Standard morph ball slot, this slot is active. And there we go. I don't think the dynamos have a research to them, but I should check them just in case. Machine is now fully functional. Perfect. I don't think there was anything to collect in here. I'm thinking of a different area in the back of my head. Go ahead and make it through here. I believe we get an energy tank in the furnace up here. Yeah, and there's a spider ball track, which we use to progress through the game a little later. But for now, we just get into the actual forge inside the furnace. Get an energy tank. But once we get to the spider ball, we'll be able to come through here again and progress through the game a little bit better. I don't think we can scan this. Can we scan this track for research? Nope, magnetic rail system. I think once you get the spider ball, it can be scanned in order to be acquired for research and completion. Charge up in case those shriek bats respawn. It took a little hit. I'm not concerned about it. Although now we can go down through here, can't we? Because the water's been receded. Is there anything special to grab through here, or is this just an alternate route? Yeah, there's nothing special to grab. Okay. Alright, so we're done in this room for now. So we could potentially come back here and get some upgrades, but I'm not going to come back there until I have everything that I need. But now we can make our way to the top up here, and we can head out and fight Flagra. Which we'll have to do that next episode. So let's go ahead and get to the save station. Go ahead and save the game. And prepare to move on in the next episode. We're making pretty good progress, though. Everything's going pretty well. And now we can break the sandstone block. This doesn't really save that much time, but I'm going to do it because we just got the bombs. Take out the shriek bats. Okay, we're back into this room, which... those cylinders... I don't think I can actually get up here without the space jump. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting up there without the space jump. I was just double checking. Since I was right here, I might as well just check that kind of stuff. We'll go ahead and save at a good old save station, and we'll go ahead and call it for this episode. So, as always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Next time, we'll see if we can go track down the Flagra. I think we're about ready for that fight, so... yeah, thank you so much for watching. My name is Matt. I've butchered this outro, and I'll see you next time. Pew pew. Pew pew.